That's what Okay, so today we're going to be continuing with Sayori's little side story, part 2. Basically, last episode we did part 1, and it was kind of sad. So we're going to see how that ends. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. So basically, last episode, or I should just say part 1 of the side story, Monika was meeting with Sayori for the first time, and they were basically trying to come up with a plan for, tasks and stuff in the literature club. She hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. Oh yeah, so when Sayori left yesterday, she actually left a poem behind, and then Monika read it, and it was like kind of sad. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Wait, what? Sayori is going through all of these kinds of feelings, and I'm just letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time, I didn't even think to ask her about her own feelings. So stupid for the vision. She's talking about the vision of the literature club, by the way. Sayori enters the club with her usual smile, but upon seeing the downcast look on Monika, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monika, is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monika shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I needed the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quickly. What are you talking about? But she says that, as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monika stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you want to be here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. Oh my gosh, the air is incredibly heavy. What is going on? This is different. This wasn't just about you yesterday, it's about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. What? What is she talking about? Monika massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things, but as unfair as it is for Monika to pry, it's also painful for Monika to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah. Monika takes a deep breath. Why is it so silent? Okay, I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put this aside so we can move on, but could you promise me something? Promise you what? Monika looks depressed. She pauses to collect her thoughts. It's so quiet, dude. This is the literature club. It's a place where people can express themselves in ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart, or whatever I said yesterday. So I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles gently. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monika returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. So, want to teach me about poetry? Ha! But what about our recruitment? It's fine, we'll have plenty of time for that later, but right now I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I want to fulfill my end of the promise, you know? Ha! There's no way I can say no to that. Just don't expect too much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need like some motivation, you know? I never really know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't so hard. You just kind of need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. So Sayori's teaching Monika how to write poems? That's really weird to think about because, in the main story, Monika's like the best. Like, she's like the best at writing the poems. Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're just gonna have to fight for your perfectionist mind on this one. You can kind of just start by writing your feelings and then see what kind of things you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You could get your feelings down first and then make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad where you just go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all the things you want to put in it and then you arrange them in your pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way to do it, but it's a really good way to not get stuck at writing in the beginning. Wait, hold on a second. What she's telling Monika is what Monika told us in the main story. She said the exact same thing. She was like, just write out on the paper and then you can go back and finish what you don't like. I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important. Monika pulls out a pen and paper and starts to write on it. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding. Monika scribbles out, you idiot, after she writes it down. No, keep it. What? Why? Are you calling me an idiot? Of course not. But the point is, you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. But I was just well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monika rewrites, "You idiot," and she stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down that I'm mad at myself for that. And then I did the exact same thing anyway. This is really going to take some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks, I do too. I mean, but also you too, of course. Monika continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quiet. Okay, sorry, I just almost just drooled all of my slobber out. Anyways, but after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monika's sheet of paper starts to look better, peppered with all kinds of random thoughts. Phew. Monika looks up and down on her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it, but it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I already have to try really, really hard at it, but I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing with you. Sayori beams. I'll stop there, but we still have time left. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be too picky about the language. Yay, let's do it. Monika and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from their recruitment planning, but also from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel like it's only a matter of time before they find new members. Wow, that's so cool, dude. They're getting along. Okay, I thought that was the end of it. Content warning, suicidal thoughts and self-hate. Okay, that's a warning for you guys. So, if you're about to get scared, I am too. Okay, I've never seen that before in this game, so I don't really know why it said that. Another day passes. As usual, Monika is the first one in the club room. With her is a printout of the revised Lich Club flyer, a complete of the new ideas Monika and Sayori came up with. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one. Oh yeah, so basically the other day they saw some girl writing a book and they just were like handed her a flyer because they were like, oh, if she likes reading, maybe she'll join the club. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that if one writes from the heart, not into the heart, but the message being delivered is one that could be used to writing to discover themselves. Hopefully Monika and Sayori had thought that that would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monika thinks back to the previous meeting as when she performed the writing thing. Was I already always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be a president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? The literature club is truly beginning to take form. Okay, but with that, the weight of Monika's shoulders only becomes heavier. Okay, I'm like the narrator right now, dude. I'm just reading. The big club was already used about registry. Monika was really good at debate, but she's really bad at this stuff. Oh, this is suffocating. I need to take a break from this mental wall. I need to learn how to express myself for real. Monika pulls out a paper and starts to grab her pen. She presses the tip of her hand, the pen against the paper, but her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blob of ink collects around the tip of the pen. She lifts up the pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her fingers across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining her canvas. Ugh! Out of spite for herself, she presses the pen down again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monika, just move your hand. She starts to write. This is what I get for seeking perfection, a stain. Okay, she slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. Okay, so she's just going through it right now, dude. She's trying to write. The air conditioner seems louder than today. Okay, I'm here. Hi. Monika stares at Sayori approaching her desk and then stops for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down adjacent to the desk. Bad day. The new flyer looks good, though. You've been working so hard on the club, but also something else, I think. What is that supposed to mean? I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to just be vulnerable. Sayori takes the sheet of paper from her desk and she writes something down and then stares at it for a while. Okay, so she took Monika's piece of paper. Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monika with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monika takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. So she's reading what she wrote down, I'm assuming. Sometimes I want to die. Sayori, this is really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too, because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. Okay, this is getting really sad out of nowhere. That's something about me that I've never told anyone before, but even now my head is like screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't have to force yourself to do it. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday, I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this decision in the first place. This is the literature club after all. I trust you, more than I'm scared. At those words, Monika stands up. Sayori must have taken the day to work up the courage for this. Were Monika's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that led Sayori to what she needed? Sayori deliberately takes breaths that can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monika waits in a gentle silence. So she's like admitting her true feelings. I have this problem where I get really upset at people who worry too much about me. Oh, I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you could just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kinds of things that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else to be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Monika wants to say when she forces herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, I'm going to pause really quickly. Okay, if you haven't seen the little playthrough we've been doing, the last episode we did, at the very end, we got this little split decision where we said we would either choose to hang out with Yuri or Sayori, okay, basically. And Sayori kind of got mad at me because I chose her over Yuri, and she told me to stop worrying about her. And now that we're in this little side story, I feel like we chose the wrong option. Because if she doesn't like people worrying about her, then we kind of messed up, dude. Like whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that, because I'm used to it like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me, and letting people look inside my head doesn't bring me happiness to anyone. What? Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find all the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too. I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this, but another part just, I think, would just feel like it'd be different this time. Whenever we talk about the club, it's supposed to mean I kept feeling like it was the right thing for me to do, especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly that the club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me. Monika feels a tightening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection to Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave, and I can't even compare to you. She steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy if you'd like. Oh my gosh. Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monika's shoulders. Through their contact, Monika can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monika realizes that out of all the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. My gosh. You can say anything and I'll never judge you, I promise. Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes in several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things that she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. Oh my gosh. I'm worthless and everyone else would be better off without me. She presses. I never knew this is how she thinks, dude. She just presses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenient. Why did she take that? I'm not good at anything. I feel like everyone else just has to put up with me. And I hate it. I hate all of it. The more she speaks, the more she starts to fail to control her voice. It's falling. Why is my voice starting to crack, dude? Falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. Okay, it's getting really hard to read this, dude. I want them to go away. And I'm making you... And now I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die. Oh my gosh. As soon as she starts to lose her composure, Monika begins determined to keep her own. She wants to be what Sayori needs right now. She won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. I want to do this. Monika offers the comfort, but she knows Sayori said it herself that the thoughts Sayori experiences are the ones that don't belong. Okay, I'm sorry if my reading is garbage right now. It's like really hard for me to read this. And Monika can't magically make them go away. Okay, so she's talking about like the thoughts that she's experiencing. She's trying to comfort her. The most she can do is just help Sayori battle them like any good friend would do. You have so much value to me and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have the same energy without you, and I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have ever happened. Even if I never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what brought you here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought us happiness, and that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monika feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. My gosh, The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monika letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies, her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. Dude, I don't even want to look at this game anymore. I guess I needed that. I've never seen the game get that dark before. Oh my gosh, some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here when you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are, if that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. The two exchange smiles. I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary, since it's already hard to tell people. Yeah. Well, of course, it'll always be your choice, but if you're ever looking for the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks, I think that will help. Sayori suddenly nods and yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me feel tired and hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one of the things that makes me happier. Monika smiles. But I want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of a door causes them both to turn their heads. The door opens halfway and a face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Oh, that's the end of it, dude. Okay, so I'm guessing that would have been whoever the next girl is. They said she was reading a book, and I mean, you guys can see right here who's holding a book, so I'm gonna assume it was Yuri. I wonder if she was watching that entire thing. Why is there a timer in the top right? I mean the bottom right. I've never even noticed that before. Is that the real time? I don't know if that's the real time, but it's there. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I have never seen the game get that sad before. I look at Sayori completely differently now, because now I understand why she started acting weirdly out of nowhere. And now I keep understanding why Monika's trying to get me to babysit her. Because she keeps talking to us, telling me to look out for her, and I'm so confused why she would kept saying that, and now I kind of get it. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I think we're gonna continue the main story next, because there is, if you guys look right here, you guys can see I unlocked another side story with I'm gonna guess that's Natty and Yuri, but we're not gonna do that because I could care less right now. I want to get back to the main story really badly, and I think we gotta really watch our decisions, bro, because I don't want to get a bad ending, and I don't want to mess this game up at all, and I feel like I'm about to cry, so I'll see what I see on Creative Season. As always,